two, three.
What is up mga bro? Welcome na naman sa ating another episode of
The Bros Podcast.
Together with
Brayden ang
Dos.
Zil.
Ngayon ay pag-uusapan natin ang friendship questions.
But before we start to our session, let's talk about the overview of our podcast.
We'll be answering the question that how did our friendship start?
Let's go. Yan. Tapos, cut yun. 1, 2, 3. Babasahin mo na. 1, 2, 3, go. So the workflow of our podcast here will be presented by Salvador Oitem.
Set the tone for the episode, welcome listeners, and briefly preview the topics. Discuss the importance of building strong connections and how they impact daily life. And explore trust, loyalty, and the dynamics of maintaining healthy relationships. Share personal experiences, including challenges, realizations, and lessons learned.
Okay, thank you for that. Now, let's proceed to our first topic.
And now our bro Zildjian will give us a few description about friendship.
So for friendship, a quick dive into why strong connection matters, how the right friends can support your growth, influence your mindset, and shape the way you navigate everyday life.
Alright, let's head over to second question. What was your first impression of each other? Salva?
Salva, would you like to, share to us? What was your first impression to us?
Well, first, for Brayden, for Brayden, syempre, he looks arrogant at the time, but he's not naman. And for Henry, ano to eh, puro aral lang to eh. He's brainy naman. Kaya si John, babaero talaga to.
So for me, for my first impression for Henry is he is a academically active guy, especially on homeworks and such. So for Brayden, I'll say, yeah, he's arrogant sometimes, but he's kind and academically active also. So for Salvador, I know that he is great when solving math equation because he is part of a math club in our school.
How about you, Henry?
For Salvador, my first impression was he's a guy that always plays too much, especially with girls. That's another reason why some people get the wrong impression of him.
Yeah, he's a red flag, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, bro.
Always getting blamed of things that he didn't even do because of his loud mouth.
It's true.
True.
Now for Zildjian, before I thought that Zildjian is one of
Masungit?
masungit.
Basta yun.
Ayan. I thought that Zildjian was one of those guys that are suplado and doesn't really speak with you, even only when you speak to them. That's the only time that he'll speak to you. But after the long run, I get to know him through journalism, and I discovered that a lot of our experiences are quite mutual.
Okay.
Especially with family, and his uncle is one of the people that binded us together because of his camera that he brought to his uncle.
Oh.
And for Brayden,
Brother, you know what to do. You know what to do.
one of
They say I'm arrogant eh.
Don't sugarcoat. Don't sugarcoat.
No
Okay.
sugarcoating. Brayden is a really loud guy that always loves to trash talk people back in elementary school. So if you know, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of issues that happen.
also fan of cyberbullying.
Yeah, one of his main issue in elementary school is about cyberbullying. I'm sure some of you relate because because the issues usually right now is about cyberbullying, right? Yeah, that's one of Braden's first crime in our school, in elementary school. Yeah, he fought with the star section of our school. That's why there's a civil war.
Mini civil war pa.
Pinag-away doon ng party
Okay,
list.
okay.
How about you, brother?
For me, brother, let's talk about Salvador then first. For my first impression, for him, he's a bully. Bully, because he bullied me in our elementary days, especially. We're just kids back, and then that started our little argument, issues, but it's part of growing up because we're just still kids naman, diba? And as time passes by, although he's so makulit, ganon, pero at the end of the day, magiging magkasundo. Oh yeah, we're gonna be close, kumbaga, ganon. Next, kay Siljan. For Siljan, my first impression was, kindness. I saw kindness in you, like, especially in our grade 7 days. That's the first time I met or I talked to someone who can actually support me in my academics, especially because it's pandemic days. Yeah. We're classmates.
Actually,
in
fun
grade
fact,
7.
we're friends. Magkaibigan na kami since grade 7.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And especially when I need someone to talk to or someone to ask for advice, I always talk about Siljan in our grade 7 days. Si Miss Ma'am Riza. Yeah, Rizalyn. Yeah. No. Rizalyn de los Reyes. Yeah. And yeah, brother, my first impression was I thought you were arrogant too.
Henry is a bully, guys.
Because
Before.
before. We're bullies here. Sorry.
Yung face expression niya kasi pre, yung facial expression niya pre, laging galit pre.
Yeah. Because he's Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, dog. No. Kidding aside.
Ayos ka to.
Angry birthday.
Wait. When we were young, there's a time when there are conflicts from sections kasi. You were Nara at that time, right? And I were in Yakal. And
You're arrogant.
Yeah.
You made fights in the GC.
Yeah. I remember that shit. And then
This stupid guy made the GC
Yeah.
of our whole school and made a fight.
Civil War.
Mini civil.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where it all started.
That's where it all started. Yeah.
The only way that we linked up is because of a game famous that time.
Yeah,
Until
yeah.
now, called Mobile Legends.
Yes. That's it. Let's move on to our, third question. Now, let's move on to our third question. What's one thing you admire about your friends? Salva?
Ezil, yung charisma niya sa mga babae, syempre.
Tama. No doubt, yun.
Paldo.
Nickname pa lang sa GC.
And for
Guys, they're joking, guys.
No. That's true, guys.
He's
Paniwala
capping.
kayo.
It's true.
Kay Henry naman, yung pagiging brainly niya, matalino, syempre. Then kay Bray, yung style ba? Yung style, hindi ko mapapormahan niya, no?
What style
Or mo try out Pete's pre.
Okay, okay, okay.
So for me, first let's start with Henry, is he's the closest. So for Henry, I admired when he's so academically active. Also when we met on journalism, he's good on at writing a sports
Yeah,
sports
yeah.
news, right? So yeah. So for Brayden, I admired his style, his outfits also. So for Salva, I admired his pagdating
Math
sa
wizard?
Math wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah, pagiging math wizard niya.
Come on
He's
now,
great at
bro.
math, guys.
He's very big at English.
Yeah.
That's true, that's true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me also. I also admire his being a math wizard to our friend group. But one thing that nerf him is English talaga, English, yeah. And next, Henry.
Marok siya mag-English si Salvador.
Yeah. Barok. And I admire Henry because of his academic academic excellence. That's why that one thing that motivates me to pursue my dreams and bro, And next, for Siljan, one thing that I admire Siljan is that he's good talking to girls, That's his damn style, bro. That's his, what do you call that? It's not a style pero smooth talking. Yeah, Riz, charisma, Riz God, Yeah. How about you, bro?
Living up to his name is God.
For the things that I admire about Zildjian, it's gotta be about being able to freely talk with people. Because I used to be an introvert really in junior high school, and Zildjian was one of the first people that talked to me and talked me out to become an extrovert and talk to people more. That's why it's very special to me. And moreover, Zildjian was one of the few friends that made me connect with other people as well. So that made me more active besides academic, and also I really like his way of balancing things with his friends and also his family. So it's very admirable that he can balance all of those things while being also a good brother to his siblings. And for Salva, even though we didn't start really good at the start of grade 9, no, and it's very decent, but Salva was one of the people that gave me confidence back then, as well as Zildjian.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I step out of my comfort zone. Is also the more I get to know Salva, the more I got to know his personality as well. That is very outgoing and very easy to talk to. That's why I understood why other people are very comfortable to be with him.
Okay.
Ayun, Brayden, even though a lot of issues were started by him and a lot of relationship of mine was ridiculed because of him, because of the issues before, he's also one of the people that are the reason why I'm still keeping up with the standards made by other people to me. So yeah, he also motivates me to be better, and ayun, I learn a lot to him as much as he learned a lot to me. So
Yeah.
even though we fight a lot, as in a lot of issues and conflicts, there's still a bond between us.
Yeah. So next, how about you? Go. You proceed to other question.
Let's proceed to the fourth question. After the fights and the admiration, let's head over to the goofy part, no? What is the funniest moment we
Yeah.
experienced together for us? Let's kick it off, Salva.
Start off with Salvador.
When yung nahuli tayo ni Miss Sunny. Isa ni nag-ML, tapos si Henry pinatayo. Tinanong, ayos lang daw ba na nag-ML kami sa room? Ang di alam ni Mama ni Tol, ka-5 man namin siya. Tol, gulat na gulat si Ma'am.
Mama ni didn't know I was a part of them. But we really were a team, five of us.
Well, kasama si ano dun eh, si Siljan dun. Alala ko kasama ka nun. Ayun, kasama pa rin siya. Supporter namin. And kay ano naman, kay Bray. Wait lang, let me think.
Dapat ano, in general na. In general.
General na ba?
In general. In general.
Wala, kailan ba tayo yung nag-swimming tayo. Kasi si Henry naman yung wala nun. Yung nag-swimming tayo, ay hindi, wala rin si Silja nun.
No, nandun ako nung nag-ano tayo.
Hindi, iba to, yung kay Bray, siya ako, tapos may kasama kami.
Namon.
Wala, nag-alandian lang sila, kasama, may kasama ba? Yun lang.
Okay, so for me, the funniest moment that we experienced as our friend group is the first time we created our group chat. And the funniest thing in that situation is I name our group chat tags. Yeah, tags. But it's bad. We can say it to the video. And next, we're eating in Mang Inasal. That's the second funniest moment we experienced. We're eating in Mang Inasal, and me,
Actually guys,
for context, we fight before we go to Mang Inasal.
so they ate
We had a fight.
in the sand so they can tawag dun, ayus fix
Yeah,
the
yeah.
conflict.
And me, I'm like, I'm like,
Quiet.
I'm so quiet in that time, and Henry always, suyo me, and but me, I'm so, matampuin talaga.
His ego is, his like,
Yeah, my ego, my pride. Yeah, but, it's part of the, group, part of the friendship, kumbaga. And next, funniest moment, wala na akong maisip. Sige, ikaw na, brother.
Ay, Siljan muna tayo, Siljan.
Siguro for me, actually this is not a general, ihiwalay ko si Henry because, so, my funniest moment with Henry, when we are on journalism, so, he teaches me when, I didn't know what to do on journalism. Also, when he approached me when I'm watching the volleyball tryouts on when we are grade 9, parang kinuha niya lang ako that time sa tabi-tabi. Kumbaga parang dinampot niya lang ako as tae, ganun. So yun, that's the most funniest moment that I experienced with Henry. So for general, the most funniest moment that I experienced with with my friends, siguro nag-swimming kami sa Antel, right? Sa Antel. And hindi siya nakasama. It's sad because hindi siya nakasama. But it's the most funniest moment that time because pumunta kami doon without pocket money, just entrance fee. So, yeah. So, yung family ni Salvador, sila yung nag-provide ng pagkain namin that time. So, yeah. So, yun lang guys.
How about you?
How about you, Henry?
I'll also separate the parts, no? So, first of all, from Siljan. When I went to his house and we were playing badminton and he slipped and he accidentally dropped in the canal. And his socks were drenched and very very smelly, but we don't talk about that anymore. And from Salva, there's a lot eh. There's a lot to say funny moments, but it's more about saan ba?
Goofy.
It's always goofy eh, but that maybe one of the memorable experience was when we were playing football.
Okay.
I used to mess up a lot, but he teaches me. So a lot of funny moments that we only know with each other. And ayun, also another one to Salva, when his birthday came, that's this year. Yeah. His very first drink of alcohol. That's our
He
achievement, no?
drink a lot. That's why he drank a lot.
Yes. And the last shot was given to the birthday boy.
Guys, context. This to Henry and Salva is a great player. Is a great football player actually.
Okay. How about me, brother? Funniest moment? Kanina lang, ang dami ah. Okay, go.
For Brayden, he's a very goofy guy, always plays a lot, and yeah, he always bothers me when I'm shitting in the bathroom. So that's the always funny moment. And funny moment together, maybe all of the gala in the SMs, there's a lot of really good memories because all of us have a very different personalities. So Junie's not here, but he's one of our best friends. But yeah, Siljan and Junie is always a tandem when making jokes about us.
Actually, guys, they laugh at kalbo or shiny heads. They call it Pokemons or bato-bato kasi
No, guys, it's not true.
It's up to half not because we count every bad people we see in the streets. So another one where
Come on, man. Come on. Don't make fun of, bald peoples.
But yeah, also Brayden used to be bald as well before and used to have a lot of Jose Manalo features in his face.
Bali ba yun ah?
we call him basketball. Like ball of a basketball.
And a lot of cashews in his face.
Damn! Okay na ba ako? Napagsabi na ako? Okay. Okay, cut na yun ah.
Let's move on.
1, 2, 3, go. Now, let's play which friend is the most. I'll explain the instruction first. I'll say some words or some what do you mean by that? For example, let's say makulit. Who's the makulit? And then we're gonna point who's the most makulit like that.
Count of 3.
Yeah, in the count of 3. Okay? So let's start, shall we? Okay. So
Friend is the most makulit. In the count of 3.
in the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Iba. Okay. Practice lang yan. Okay. Let's go. Me first. Okay. Which friend is the most responsible? 1, 2, 3, go. Siljan?
Kapal ng mukha talaga.
Siljan. Why Siljan?
Siljan, it's very easy. It's a very easy answer if you really know him personally, especially in his house. All of the chores handled by him, especially in terms of washing the dishes and cooking the meals. He's very active about that. And in school, it may not seem that way, but he's very responsible in roles. If you give him something, he'll dedicate his time to it. But of course, he'll make fun of the people around him.
Yeah.
There's jokes, but he's very responsible.
Okay. How about you? You want something to say?
Sinabi na lahat ni Henry eh.
Yeah, same.
Actually, I complain a lot when it comes to academic, but I'm responsible for the role that was given to me.
Yeah. So
Always
next,
finishes the job.
let's hop in.
Let's head over.
Okay, next. Which friend is the most Iyakin. Iyakin.
Alam mo na to.
1, 2, 3, go! Pakita ko! Why me, dog?
Even ask this question.
Why me?
Even ask this question is,
Napuhin ka na, iyakin ka pa tol.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Why?
If we're talking about Siljan's complaining, let's talk about Brayden 10 times complaining more than Siljan complains. Yeah.
Damn.
Always complains about everything and then begins to stay stubborn. It's like having a girlfriend in a boy's body.
Damn.
To the point na parang kahit pagtain niya na mahirap ilabas, iiyakan niya eh.
How about you?
Tol, malala ka na eh. Iyakin mo tol, konting ano sa'yo, tampo.
Tampo
Kasi-
talaga.
Kasi yung mata mo namumula pa.
Ayun.
Nakasimangon.
Okay, next. Which friend is the most arrogant? Arrogant. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. Lahat kami. Next. Which friend is the most serious? Do you want to be specific ba? Like serious in academics, serious in life?
Yes.
Let's say serious in life na lang. 1, 2, 3, go. For me, Henry and Salva eh. Ikaw, Sil, why?
Actually, si Henry kasi nga, nung first namin magkakilala, actually hindi ko siya malapitan kaagad kasi mukha siyang seryoso. Si Salva, when it comes to Salva, I can't even understand if he is a serious person because he always makes fun of people or he always makes fun to the things around him.
Grabe naman yan.
Okay, so for me,
Wala mga nagja-joke ko hindi.
for being serious in life, I'll commend Henry because he's so dedicated, especially in academics and also to his jobs. He's so responsible, and he makes sustento kumbaga, especially to her siblings. He makes money for them and next na tayo. Sorry. Naiyak na. Sorry. Wait. Sorry. Okay, next. Let's move on to our second topic, which is love life. Can you please read, Sil?
So for love life, a look into the role of trust and loyalty in a relationship and how this shape the way we connect, commit, and communicate with the people we care about.
Yan. After Siljan's introduction, let's now proceed to the first question. Yan. Ano nga bang status? What's your current love status? Single?
Ako, for me. Single, pare. How about you?
Single din pare.
Talaga ba?
Kala mo siya
So yun nga guys, I'm taken guys.
Taken? Di ba delulu mode?
Di ba ba?
Di ba hindi na delulu? Taken.
Okay, yun nasa notes.
How about you?
Do you guys want a proof? Ito.
Yan. Botik.
Wait,
Ang yabang mo.
Legit na pala yun?
legit na pala yun?
Oo.
Final answer?
The revelation, guys. The revelation.
Ang yabang mo po.
Pero kahon?
Sabi ko lang.
How about you, brother? While we're waiting for Siljan.
And I'm happily married.
Wow, married to who?
Tawa si Lolo.
Who?
Happily married to my girlfriend of
Yeah.
1 year and 3 months.
Yon, guys. Can we see? Yeah, damn.
Wait, for context. May problema.
So, wala namang dito. Ka-talking stage. Delulu mode. Wala naman. Okay.
Actually duda ako sa dalawang to kasi meron silang kasabay lagi umuwi. Lalo na pag like 7 PM, ihahatid pa nila yan sa kanilang bahay.
Guys, cut. Okay, next, let's move on to our second question. If you have given a chance, especially to your one, what do you call that?
Looking for a future partner.
Yeah, future partner or di kaya, you're the one, kumbaga, you're one. Ideal girl. What qualities do you look for your partner? Salva.
Agad? Sige, sige. Siyempre, tatlo lang naman eh. Loyal. Honest. Grabe, grabe. Honest. Loyal, honest.
Loyal, honest,
May respeto, siyempre.
respect. Respect, pare.
Wala pare. Tatlo lang.
Kisagad sa lahat ng tatlo.
Totoo ba talaga yan, Salva? Yo? For me, qualities,
Talaga ba?
if we're talking about qualities, syempre, may takot sa Diyos.
If qualities ang usapan yung hinahatid niya lagi.
Hindi yun. For me, qualities, may takot sa Diyos. She has pure heart. And lastly, she good in cooking. She's good at cooking. Cooking ina.
Just like Sage.
Just kidding, guys. How about you, brother?
I already found my ideal girl. So all of the qualities are put into one person. That's why I love her very much.
Just like Henry, I already found my girl after. The qualities that I want for a partner is the qualities of my girl. Actually, pagiging responsible with a pure heart, her kindness and such.
Okay, so, pangilang question na ba tayo, partner? Second? Okay, let's go. Let's move on. Shall we? Third question. Go. Go ahead.
Let's head over to the third question. We talk more about the current. Now let's talk about the past.
The past.
Go, bro.
Wait. For me, partner, I don't wanna go back to the past na. You know why? It hurts a lot. And they say, you can change the past, but you can change the future. Sabi nga nila, di ba? But, in the making, or in the process, we should, stay focused in the present. Even though we learn a lot from our past, and with that, we can still, develop it for the future.
Yeah, and you're very correct about that, bro. But of
Yeah.
course, when the past happens, there's always a lesson
Yes.
we learn along the way.
Yeah.
Because every people that we encounter teaches us a lesson that are very valuable until today.
Yeah.
Now for the third question.
Yes. Go. Third question.
What's the biggest lesson you learned from past relationships or crushes?
Yun.
Ako na naman.
Go ahead. You already know, pare.
Siyempre, wag mo muna ibibigay lahat. Yan lang.
Don't get too cocky or
Alam niya pa ito eh.
give some for yourself. Don't give it for your girl, boy, or such or crushes. Because when the time comes, and something bad happen, it really hurts. Like really hurts.
For me, brother, the biggest lesson I learned from my past is that you don't need to rush things. Why? Because rushing things, especially, in a relationship, it destroys the love, the passion to each other. And you know, the spark also. The spark, it sometimes it may rain or it may shine, but you know, it's part of the ano eh, the love. You know, they say na love is war nga naman, diba? If you really love someone, you're ready to whatever it takes, right? Whatever. Ano ba't may ads?
Ito may mura pa.
Nagmura ka pa.
Cut, guys.
Cut mo na lang yun, pre.
Whatever matters. Yan. And yeah. How about you, brother?
Ulitin mo yung sabi.
Okay na yan. How about you, brother?
For me, brother, maybe we have a lot of common as friends, but all of them have something in common that I don't have. These three, and with Junie and Andros, well, our friends that are not here, yan, they are very straightforward and confident when it comes to talking to people, especially with girls. So one of the lessons that I've learned before with my crush is always be straightforward and don't be afraid to take risks. And yeah, my first crush before was for 2 years, and I didn't approach her once, so I only glanced from afar. And that's one thing that I don't say I regret, because I believe that everything happened for a reason. That's why I'm happily taken right now. But yeah, before I used to be jealous of them because they're so straightforward and confident when it comes to talking. So that's one of the lessons. That's why I stay straightforward right now and confident when it comes to that.
In short, he's afraid for in commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it for the love life questions. Let's proceed to academic life. Cut. Now, for our academic life questions. Shall we read ba, no? Ano?
Ikaw na magbasa. Ulitin mo.
So that's it for our love life questions. Now let's proceed to academic life. Can you please read the definition of academic life for our
Academic
podcast?
life. Thank you, brother. Academic life is a glimpse into the realities of being a graduating student. Tulad naman, we're all graduating students, and I'm sure every viewers that are graduating as well can relate to our questions. Now, facing pressures, balancing responsibilities, and learning from the experiences that come with nearing the finish line.
Thank you for that, brother. So now let's proceed to academic life. Academic life questions that will relate our experiences to you guys. Now let's move on to our first question. How do you handle academic stress? You go first, brother.
First, for me, being able to handle academic stress is one of the most difficult and challenging things when being a student. Especially now that we're graduating, we have to think about colleges. All of us are thinking about that because we really want to have a stable career someday to make bawi to our parents and to all of the important people that are part of our journey. Like they say, na even if you're at the top, there are a lot of people that will congratulate you, but you always have to go back to where you come from. So all of the people that supported you in your 0 days, those are the people that you have to hold dearly and make bawi. So don't be, for me, all I'm thinking is, I should be strong because there are a lot of people that helped me along the way, and I wouldn't come into where I am if I'm not with them. And but the summary is, all I'm thinking is, after I'm done with everything, I go back to my girlfriend and yeah, have fun.
Yun. So, inspiration, brother.
Yes, papalambing.
Right? Yeah. For me, I handle my academic stress. You know, it's distress eh. You know what's distress?
Ano ba yung stress ba?
Stress
stress, pare?
This stress is negative stress. You know, I do negative stress, like I do bad things, pare, like bad coping mechanisms, eh. You know. Fuck you, tags, dog.
Tita, chong.
Chong.
Tita.
Yeah. I do chongo. I'm just kidding. I do, you know, bad coping mechanisms like sleeping late, you know, waking up late, not eating healthy foods.
Yeah.
That's why I stress a lot, and that what do you call that? Routine doesn't help me to, you know, to relieve my stress.
In short, he abuses himself to cope with the academic stress.
Yeah. How about you, brother?
Ay, hindi nyo to alam, pare. Pag talagang hindi ko na alam yung gagawin ko, pre. Tinitigil ko lang lahat. Oo, pre. Lalabas ako, maglalakad-lakad ako. Mag-isa. Yun lang. Gusto ko lang
Muni.
huminga. Oo, nag-iisip-isip ako.
Kala ko kram eh.
So for me, I'll handle an academic stress to when like gumagala-gala lang din ako with my friends, and sometimes kinakausap ko yung girlfriend ko and such.
Yun, inspiration talaga, pare, no? Next question. Let's move on to our next question.
Ay, ito, pre, maganda. Magandang tanong to.
Are you more a crammer or advanced mag-aral?
Tatapay ko yung advance mag-aral dito ah.
Okay, so let's go. Let's point to who's the crammer or who's the advanced mag-aral. 1, 2, crammer muna, crammer. 1, 2, 3, go. Siljan. Bakit si Siljan? Yan.
Dito, may dahilan naman pagiging crammer ni Sil. Siyempre, responsible. Ang daming gawain sa bahay. Siyempre, inuuna niya muna yung mga dapat niyang unahin bago yung yung mga akats niya. Pero crammer pa rin.
How about you, brother? You want to say something to Siljan about being his crammer?
For me, I thought before that he lost his spark in academics because when we were junior high school, he's really aiming for a lot. But now that we're in senior high school, I noticed that a lot of duties and things to do are piling up for him. So I come up with the conclusion that maybe parang nagkakram na yung tropa ko. So that's why.
Actually, tinatapos ko yung mga activities ko the day before, di pasahan.
Next, let's point out to who's the advanced mag-aral naman. 1, 2, 3, go. Sino yan ako? Si Henry?
Bakit ako, tol?
Salva? O bakit si Salva?
Ba't ako tatanong?
Ay, hindi, sorry.
Salva, even though we only met in grade 9, in our 9th grade, I noticed that he always reviews a lot. And if you ask him a question, he recalls it immediately. So, it's very noticeable that he always review before everything else advanced, really. That's why he always gets is either perfect score or only couple of mistakes, always.
You have something to say, brother? Wala. Okay, so before we end this session, I just want to ask these last questions that may, give impact or may affect our viewers. If you could change one thing about school, what would it be? Guys, what would it be, guys? How about you?
Maybe for me, school would be great. I think that school without competition is better than summer. Yeah, and if you're having a healthy relationship with your classmates without any drama or anything, then that's the best thing that you could ever experience. Because if you think about it, you spend more time in school more than you spend time at home. That's why you should always value your relationship with your classmates, and it's a blessing to have an outgoing and friendly classmates that doesn't think about competition or drama. Very fulfilling.
Yeah. For me, brother, I focus more on developing skills. Especially skills is the most important to humankind, diba? Or to us. And especially what if schools provide tools or equipments to help our skills, you know, or to improve our skills. But still, it depends to to the students pa rin, di ba? Yun lang. How about you, Berlin?
Pare, tanggalin nila yung pre, assignment. Nakakapagod na to. Sabi nga ni Henry, agree ako sa sinabi ni Henry Kasi we spend more time in school, tapos sa bahay magagawa pa tayo ng assignment. Mag-aaral pa rin tayo. Diba? Kung mas maganda kung bigyan nila ng time yung mga estudyante sa school na pwede nila gawin yun. Like, isang oras lang, pero yun lang yung gagawin nila. Yung mga dapat gawin sa bahay, yun lang nila gagawin. Para pag-uwi, hayahay na, diba?
How about you, brother?
Just like Henry and Salvador said, yun, yun yung pinaka which is yun yung pinaka gusto kong mabago sa school, which is yung wala na assignment and maging hindi competition yung pagdating sa school because may hirapan tayong lahat. So yun.
So, wait guys, may pahabol pa daw si Henry. Last question. Go.
As students, we always have friends or best friends that we consider important for us. But of course, there's always a mentor or a second parent for us in school as well. So for the last question, pahabol, who's the teacher that you'll never forget?
Yes!
And why?
Yun! Yan. Unahan mo na. Dahil dyan.
Guys, hulaan ko na kung sino.
Before we end nga pala guys, merong pahabol si Brother Henry sa atin.
Yeah, thank you, brother, no? As a students, we always have people or classmates that are valuable to us. Friends that give us lessons, that help us fight every day, and helps us keep be motivated even though we're losing hope and we're being lazy. But there's always some mentors or second parent that help us to think more and to aspire more to become better. And for our last question, who's the teacher you'll never forget and why? Simulan mo na, Salva.
Salva.
Sige. Ito, ngayong school year lang dito. Siyempre, si Miss Mary. Kasi ang daming sa kanya ngayon. Daming report na kesyo ganyan, kesyo ganito. Pero, ang bilib ko kay ma'am kasi, kaya niyang i-handle yun, pre.
Yeah,
Kahit maraming conflict about sa kanya.
Guys, context lang, may 25 years of experience yung teacher nila.
Yeah. Yes. Magaling si ma'am, guys. Idol ko nga yun
Yung? And actually guys, naging teacher nga pala ni Salvador.
Nagulat ako, guys. Naging teacher ko siya dati pala. Sunday school.
Yeah.
2018. Nakita ko lang sa isang award. Yan lang, share ko lang.
For me, the teacher I'll never forget and is we're in junior high school. It's Ma'am Rizaline Dayat. Special mention to Ma'am Rizaline. Without you, Mother, I'm not in this, in this platform, in this stage, in this world. I'm just kidding. But I'm so grateful and so thankful because of you. Especially you helped me through my ups and downs. You support me through my academic life. And actually, guys, for context, I made a huge mistake, which is I cheat in her classroom quiz, which is English. And then she confronted me, and then I say what I feel that time, and we talk about what will I do, or what should I do after that incident. And yeah, I'm grateful naman because nagawa ko siya. And she inspired me and motivate me the most kasi, you know, you helped me with just one mistake, one big mistake. She helped me with just one mistake, you know. And yeah, I developed my skills. I nurture my talents and all of that just to become, you know, in this stage right now. How about you, brother?
So, yun. For me, the most memorable teacher is my advisor currently because she is so supportive. Shout out to Miss Jo or Jocelyn Beltran. She's a research advisor or research supervisor. So, yeah, she's great when it comes to giving me some advices when it comes to research. And for the most actually Miss Jo is the second most memorable teacher for me. But the first memorable teacher for me is Ma'am Jem, Ma'am Jeremy Masalta, and siya yung tumayong second parent ko pagdating sa journalism. Nung tinuruan niya ako that time pagdating sa journalism, some basics and basics to some a little advanced pagdating sa pagka-caption ng photos and such. Yan.
It's my first time actually hearing that from Zillian, no? But I expected that for a little bit because Zillian's just for context, some of Zillian's family members are actually fond of photography, of journalism
Yes,
sometimes,
yes.
and that's why we bonded. So yeah, I saw that Zillian and Ma'am Jem really have had a fun relationship because yeah, Zillian always makes fun of his peers, and Ma'am Jem always supports him with that. So they're like a tandem. So yeah, they're fun to be with us always, no. And for Brayden, there's something that happened before, but of course, nagbago na siya ngayon, and that's one of the reason why I think that's his canon event, no, like Spider-Man, no, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. His canon event, because he used to be irresponsible, always badmouth people, and always yes, not getting into fight as well as being disrespectful to family. But now he's improved a lot.
He also judges other people appearance or
Parang naman akong
There's a lot to say. There's a lot of bad things
guys,
to say.
but it's the past. Yeah, it's from the past. Lahat ng tao nagbabago, sabi nga nila.
Let's back to Henry.
Let's go back to Henry.
Yun. Yun, thank you mga bro. And for that, the most memorable teacher for me is probably my teacher, not probably, but surely, my teacher from 6th grade, Sir Darwin.
Yeah, Sir Darwin Kamama. Sir Darwin Kamama. Shout out to you, Sir Darwin Kamama.
Shout out.
Nasaan na sir yun?
Nasa Las Vegas, Nevada na siya ngayon. Pero ayun, every time I link up with him, I can't help but, I'm not really an emotional person, but every time I link up with him, I can't help but feel tears falling in my eye because I used to not have a place to belong before, but he gave me an opportunity with journalism. Ayun, he gave me an opportunity to write and make connection with people. That's why I changed before, because I used to be like I said, a bully before, 2 lower sections, ayun, because I don't really have a respectable role model before. So yeah, Sir Kamama gave me a place, and up until now, it's one of the most memorable things to me because I still carry all of the lessons he gave me, and he's like a father that is away. Pero yeah, he always gives me advice, and even though I talk to some teachers for advice, his words are like parang mas mahapdi yung it cuts deeper. So yeah, if he says something, I really take it to the bone. And yeah, for me, he's like my dream self.
Actually, it's like Sir Kamama is his comfort place or comfort person.
Comfort talaga, because whenever I feel bad, I always think it's like I'm sure some of you would relate it may be some friends, some people that you think, pero ang iniisip ko palagi is kung nasa mahirap na sitwasyon ako, ano ba yung gagawin niya? I always put myself in his shoes. So, ayun. And one of the fun fact na naibigay niya sa akin is he's actually our English teacher. So, he gave us a pep talk that he said na English is his most hated subject in his elementary. But the reason why he's teaching that is he wants to improve at what he's bad at. So before, I used to hate math. I really hate math. But after I learned that lesson, I started to study math and then got better along the way. So yeah, I perfected my imperfections for me because of him.
Yeah. So, for the closing remarks, do you have something to say, brother?
And all I have to say is to all of the students like us, all I want to say is always look forward to the better things, and some things may not go the way you wanted it to be, but always believe that God always has His perfect timing with things. So always hope for the better, and even though this always happens, but there are some people that will badmouth you, always make stories about you, and always try to destroy your image, but yeah, always believe in yourself.
Yun, hindi may iwasan yung someone will badmouth you and such.
But there will always be your friends, or like us, our bros, that will defend you and will help you if you're having a bad time.
Yes, brother. Tap me up, brother. Tap me up. Tap me up, brother. So, that's it for you guys. That's, ano ulit tayo? 1, 2, 3, go! The Bro Podcast. And yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching.
Special shout out to Ma'am Rolly Guevara.
Yeah.